Okay. Very warm good morning to all. We cordially invite your presence to inaugural ceremony of APJ Abdul Kalam Kerala Technological University sponsored 5-day faculty development program on entrepreneurship and essential skills for innovation organized by Department of Mechanical Engineering, MES College of Engineering, Kuttipuram. This program is an attempt to inculcate specific skills to enhance entrepreneurship and innovation in engineering aspirants. A number of eminent, renowned speakers will interact with you, include academicians, investors, practitioners, researchers, and mentors. The different topics and important aspects in development of entrepreneurship, project identification, nurturing of incubation, legal requirements, EDC activities and its coordination, intellectual property rights, artificial intelligence and future entrepreneurship, how academic institution can build into an innovation ecosystem, entrepreneurship as a career option, and many more technical discussions. We hope for a very nice experience and exposure to you through this program. We will start our program with a silent prayer. I request you to involve in the silent prayer for a few seconds. Thank you. Dr. Rahmatunsa is head of our Department of Mechanical Engineering from 2017 onwards. She is a member of Board of Studies and Academic Council of Kerala Technological University. She is an expert committee member of Examination Manual and chairperson of Board of Studies for Industrial Engineering and Production Engineering. She has served Calicut University College as principal. We invite Dr. Rahmatunsa Madam to welcome this gathering.
Thank you. Thank you. Am I audible?
Yes.
Am I audible?
Yes, madam. Yes, madam.
Yes. Please go ahead.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Respected General Secretary of MES, Professor P.O.J. Labal, sir, Honorable Member of Parliament and former Under Secretary General of the United Nations, Dr. Shashi Tharoor, sir, Director, Co-founder, and Chief Design Innovation Officer, Human Factors Research and Design, San Francisco, USA, Dr. Vivian Gomez, sir, Joint Secretary of MES College of Engineering, Kuttipuram, Dr. C.P. Mohammed, sir, Principal, MES College of Engineering, Dr. A.S. Varadarajan, sir, Coordinator of our Faculty Development Program, Professor Padma Kumar, all heads of departments, colleagues, and delegates from various institutions, ladies and gentlemen, a very warm good morning to one and all. Faculty Development Programs, or FDPs, aims at enriching the knowledge of faculty members through interaction with the eminent personalities from various industries and academies, which will improve the teaching learning process that eventually contributes in enhancing working efficiency of faculty members. The development of engineering aspirants as entrepreneurs for the economic development of our nation is a real concern in today's industrial and engineering sector. This FDP on entrepreneurship and essential skills for innovation is an attempt to inculcate specific skills to facilitate the practice of enhancing entrepreneurship in engineering students, thereby creating an environment which stimulates demand in economy, nurture creativity and innovation, create more job opportunities, promote research and development, and enhance standing of living. And also, we can improve the standard of living through these programs. Thanks to APJ Abdul Kalam Technological University for funding this program. In this 5-day-long FDP, a group of eminent and renowned speakers, including academicians, investors, practitioners, researchers, and mentors, are ready to interact with you on value-added topics regarding entrepreneurship and skill development. Now, let me step into my duty of welcoming all of you. On behalf of the college and department, let me welcome our most respected and dynamic chief guest, Dr. Shashi Tharoor sir, Honorable Member of Parliament and former Under Secretary General of United Nations, who, in spite of his hectic schedule, accepted our request, but unfortunately, he cannot join this function because of his busy schedule. Hearty welcome, sir. It is my pleasure to welcome our keynote speaker, Dr. Vivian Gomez, sir, who is the Director, Co-founder and Chief Design Innovation Officer of Human Factors Research and Design, San Francisco, USA, to this program. Welcome, sir. Let me now proudly welcome Professor P.O.J. Lebel, sir, who is the General Secretary of MES, who has always been encouraging us to do innovating things. Welcome, sir. Let me also welcome Dr. C.P. Muhammad, Joint Secretary of MES College of Engineering, who always stays with us as a family member. Welcome, sir. Next, let me welcome our principal, Dr. A.S. Varadarajan, sir, who extended his wholehearted support for conducting this program. I am happy to welcome all department heads of our college, faculty members, staff members, and other office officials. A warm welcome, everyone. It is a real blessing that I have a wonderful group of smart and vibrant people with me in the department. I proudly welcome all of our team members and coordinator of this program, Professor Padma Kumar. Welcome, dears. The last but not the least, without the delegates, we cannot achieve anything. From the bottom of my heart, on behalf of college and department, I welcome each and every one of you. I would also like to take this opportunity to extend my sincere gratitude to all the heads of institutions and HODs of your college. Please convey my regards to them. Once again, I welcome each and every one of you. I really hope that the coming 5 fruitful days will prove to be interesting and beneficial for all of us. Let me conclude my words with a famous quote by APJ Abdul Kalam sir. Creativity leads to thinking. Thinking provides knowledge. Knowledge makes you great. Thank you and have a great week ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. Thank you for the inspiring words. Professor P.O.J. Ladva has over 50 years of academic experience as teacher and administrator. He is a member of several professional societies and served ISTE as its vice president for 1 term. He has been principal of TKM Engineering College, Kollam, consultant to AICTE, member of AICTE and its Southern Regional Committee, as a Dean, Faculty of Engineering and Technology, University of Kerala. He was a president of Energy Conservation Society for several years. He is a syndicate member of Cochin University of Science and Technology, syndicate and governing body member of APJ Abdul Kalam Kerala Technological University. He is a general secretary of Muslim Educational Society. With great honor, I invite our beloved P.O.J. Lebel sir for the presidential address. Sir, please.
Okay. Our distinguished guest present here, Dr. Vivian Gomez, and of course Shashi Tharoor is present through a video only, I know, and our principal and coordinator Rahmatunnisa, the HOD of Mechanical Engineering, then coordinator of this program, and distinguished participants and my dear friends. I'm so happy that the Mechanical Engineering Department has taken the initiative to start a very useful program in the present times. Especially the faculty development program is essential mainly because many of our faculty members had no opportunities to really interact with the industries and the problems connected with industry, and also entrepreneurship and innovation. And the new technologies require special skill in the progress of our, as our Rahmatunnisa has mentioned, the progress of our nation. We have to nurture this entrepreneurship and innovation. And now this program is, I understand that the course objective, I have seen that it promote facilitation of learning with a new orientation and way of thinking to organize, lead sustainable development through social innovation and entrepreneurship. And I am particularly happy when I look through the course contents of this program. That is entrepreneurial activities in a classroom, then skills required for entrepreneurship, then government policy, then project identification and selection, because these areas we don't have any experience. Similarly, technology assistance from research and development labs, and effective conduct of EDC activities, and another most important thing is IPR and copyrights, then technical, environmental, economical facility report, etc. So, and for guidance to creation of incubation and nurturing. Our students, while undergoing a course of study, actually they have very little exposure to what is happening outside the world. And we have been discussing about from time immemorial, that is about the industry institute interaction with industry, with colleges. But I understand that this important topic, though it is mentioned everywhere, every year we mention about industry institute interaction, but very little is taking place in practice. So this course, which will give a really guidance to, or rather advice to the present student friends and also faculty members to enter into this new area of incubation and also this startups and other things. Now you have seen in paper, you have read in papers that many startup programs started by our student friends and alumni have been even purchased by international agencies at a very high price. Similarly, I think there is scope for such things to happen. And our principal has really mentioned what the achievements in the mechanical engineering department in many projects, which has got national and international recognition. So with the program, the 5-day program, I'm sure will really enrich the participants with the state-of-the-art knowledge in various aspects. With this few words, I congratulate the organizers and also the participants, and also offer a special thanks on behalf of the college to this program. Thank you very much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for the inspiring word and appreciations. And thank you for being a source of inspiration to each and every one of us. Now we look forward to the inaugural address by Dr. Shashi Tharoor. Due to an emergency and official commitment at Kashmir, he will not be available online at this time. Today morning, we have received the message from him, and he wished to inaugurate the program through a recorded video. Dr. Shashi Tharoor is an author, politician, and former international civil servant. He was formerly Under Secretary General of United Nations and serving as member of Parliament Luxembourg from Thiruvananthapuram, Kerala since 2009. He has previously served as Minister of State of External Affairs and Minister of State for Human Resource Development in the Government of India. During his nearly 3 decades-long prior career at United Nations, he served as peacekeeper, refugee worker, and administrator at the highest level. He is a very well-known for his versatile, vibrant, rare breed of language and a man with celebrated international presence. I hereby request to play the video for the inaugural address.
Hello, I'm Shashi Tharoor, and I'm pleased to learn that the Department of Mechanical Engineering of the MES College of Engineering, Kuttipuram, is organizing a 1-week faculty development program on entrepreneurship and essential skills for innovation. As someone who's always believed in the importance of harnessing our innovative capabilities and our entrepreneurial possibilities, I'm very happy to hear that this particular workshop will focus on helping participants design sustainable business opportunities, including particularly with regard to social entrepreneurship. That there's so much interest in this important theme is no surprise to me, as it demonstrates society's growing faith in the potential of entrepreneurs to solve traditional age-old problems that our country continues to struggle with. India is increasingly becoming an entrepreneurship-driven economy that looks towards innovation as the only viable path to the future, where you are cutting a path where there is only underbrush right now, where answers are being found through fresh ideas and fresh thinking, rather than getting lost in the jungle that crowds our present ways of doing things. Driven by factors such as the availability now of both domestic and international funding, consolidation activities by a number of firms, the evolving technology space, and a burgeoning demand for new products and services within the domestic market, startups have proliferated in our landscape as Indians across the board have embarked upon more and more entrepreneurial ventures. They've embraced entrepreneurship with the right spirit of enthusiasm, and they're finding new ways to answer old questions. Harnessing young India's potential and bringing about the social and economic transformation we all hope for will require highly educated and motivated individuals, such as all of the faculty participating in this workshop. Because it's your job to provide leadership across all, to those who are taking your courses, to those who will learn from you as faculty, and as well entrepreneurships of the future. It's because of this that India's burgeoning entrepreneurial ambitions remain a significant weapon in our national arsenal as we march towards greater economic growth. Let me conclude by wishing the organizers and participants in this workshop all the very best for their future endeavors. With this, I formally inaugurate this workshop, or as we say in Kerala, ഈ വർക്ക്ഷോപ്പിന്റെ ഔപചാരികമായിട്ട് ഉദ്ഘാടനം പ്രഖ്യാപിക്കുന്നു. നന്ദി, നമസ്കാരം, ജയ് ഹിന്ദ്.
Thank you. Dr. Vivian Gamas is Director, Co-founder and Chief Design Innovator Officer, Human Factors Research Design, San Francisco, USA. He is well known as a Google Launchpad mentor. With great honor, I invite Dr. Vivian Gamas for keynote address of this function. Sir, please. Hello, sir.
So can you hear me? I just have to refresh. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
Please.
yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Apologies. I'm just a little away from you all, wonderful people. So good morning to you all from here, from San Francisco. It's such a great honor. You know, I always appreciate and love teachers. Age is just a number. There are wonderful young teachers here, right from Dr. Raghumathus, Dr. Jamaluddin, and everybody else that's been here. And I think the objective of this program is very close to my heart. And having been there, done that across continents, from Asia Pacific to India, to Middle East, China, almost all over the place, in nurturing young talent, to as much as jamborees of 15 to 20,000 people in a stadium, having startup what do you call cohorts, as we call sometimes at Google for Launchpad, and a couple of other things. I think the journey through this program is going to empower everybody. That our youth, particularly from MES, I'm very, very proud of a few of the boys that I'm very close to. They're like my little brothers, children, as I call them, some of them. Gen Robotics, for example, Vimal and Rashid, and many others, many others. Kerala has a special heart, especially for me. And I think we have a bright future for them. And you are the stewards or the captains of making that possible for all our youth. With that, I'm really grateful for this opportunity. Thank you very much, Professor Vishal.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your inspiring words and enlightenment. Dr. A.S. Varadarajan has got 33 years of teaching and research experience. He has done pioneering work in area of green manufacturing with a focus on cutting fluid minimization. His other areas of interest include electric discharge machining and machining of composite. He has got 70 publications to his credit. He is a recognized research guide of Karuna University, the University of Calicut, and APJ Abdul Kalam Technological University. He is the recipient of AMTDR Best Research Work Award in 2000 and Production Engineering Division Gold Medal of Institution of Engineers in 2001. He has received Professor M.M. Gaini Award for Best College Teacher of the University of Calicut and Professor Bahuddin Award for Distinguished Teacher of Kerala for his contributions in teaching and research. I invite our beloved principal, Dr. A.S. Varadarajan sir, to address this gathering.
Am I audible, Nidhin?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please.
Yes, yes.
Okay, thank you. Respected Chief Guest, Dr. Shashi Tharoor MP, former Under Secretary General of UN in his absentia. Respected Dr. Vivian Gomez, Director, Co-founder and Chief Design Innovation Officer, Human Factor Research and Design, San Francisco, USA. Respected Professor P.O.J. Lebbasar, Secretary, MESCE. Respected Professor C.P. Muhammad Sir, Joint Secretary, MESCE. Respected Dr. Ahmed Tunsa, Professor and Head, Department of Mechanical Engineering. Professor Patnakumar, Coordinator of this FDP, Heads of the Departments.
Hello. Hello,
Yes.
sir.
Welcome.
Varadarajan sir.
We can hear you, but are you talking? There is some connectivity problem.
Varadarajan സാറിന്റെ കേൾക്കുന്നില്ല.
Sir, your voice is not audible. Varadarajan sir.
Nothing. It is completely cut off. Video. Yes. The
Yes,
video is
yes. No. Yes.
Video has come. No
Sorry
voice.
for the interruption.
No problem, sir. Please continue. Please
Please
continue.
continue.
No problem. Please continue, sir.
മറ്റുള്ളവർ മ്യൂട്ട് ചെയ്യണം.
Sir, it is not audible. Sir, it is not audible. Hello. Sir,
മ്യൂട്ട്
I think,
ചെയ്തിരിക്കും സാർ.
I think you are muted.
Can you hear me now? Is it all right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Please.
Some calls came, that's the problem. Okay. Knowledge in entrepreneurship is a very important element as far as student of engineering and technology is concerned. Normally, institutions of technology give thrust to two important aspects: technological excellence and employability enhancement. But in an ideal professional institution, apart from the above two aspects, three more components must be given adequate importance: knowledge in entrepreneurship, knowledge in intellectual property rights, and an inclination for service to the society. In the developed countries, this aspect forms the very guiding principle of technical education, whereas the technical knowledge acquired through the institution is used for taking up jobs, developing products and processes, and protecting the knowledge or know-how through a patent and using the products for the benefit of the society. Especially in China, entrepreneurship is equated with business startup, and the Ministry of Education emphasizes 4 goals for entrepreneurship education in China. First, it should expose students to challenging prospects for employment and raise their entrepreneurship awareness. Secondly, it should lay a solid foundation of knowledge on entrepreneurship. Thirdly, it should provide college students entrepreneurial skill sets and abilities through both classroom learning and beyond. And last, it should reduce entrepreneurship risks among college students. This is the secret behind the invasion of the global market by the products from China. But unfortunately, these aspects are not given the importance they deserve in our country. Here, the institutions of technology are looked upon as centers for creating job-ready engineers. Actually, colleges and universities are natural incubators of creativity and new ways of looking at things. They have a big role to play in boosting the economy of our country. They must be capable of creating more professionals capable of creating their own jobs. It is further estimated that the labor force in industrial world will decline by 4%, in China by 5%, while in India it is expected to increase by 32% in the coming years. To employ all this youth, India will have to create 1 million new jobs every month for the next 20 years, and this is possible only through startup and through entrepreneurship. Keeping this in mind, at present, the state government and the central government are taking measures to encourage students to become entrepreneurs, to acquire knowledge in intellectual property rights, and to develop a flair for serving the society. Entrepreneurship development clubs and startups are made mandatory in all the engineering colleges by the government of Kerala. Both the state and the central governments are emphasizing the importance of knowledge and intellectual property rights for the students of technical institutions. Kerala is the first state to have 1% of the state's annual budget earmarked for entrepreneurship development programs. In this context, this 5-day FDP on entrepreneurship and essential skills for innovation assumes a lot of significance as it forms a source of information on innovation and entrepreneurship to the teachers of technical institutions, which they can pass on to their students. So before conclude, I would also like to say a few words of the institution which is hosting this program. MES College of Engineering is a 25-year-old institution belonging to a 150-member MES group of institutions consisting of professional colleges, arts and science colleges, higher secondary schools, and a medical college. The institution offers 8 UG and equal number of PG programs. It is an institution recognized by the AICTE, and all the programs have been accredited more than once by the National Bureau of Accreditation. Thus, a tremendously increased its credibility as a premier technical institution in the state. The institution is in the process of NAC accreditation at present. The institution has got an innovation center which integrates the research initiatives of the institution under one roof, a new normal technology lab to develop products and processes to reduce the hardships faced in education, agriculture, and upkeeping personal hygiene and hands hygiene is also in operation in the institution. It has got an educational technology center to evolve scientific methods in teaching learning process, a community service center to make available the expertise of the institution to the society through a cluster of 50 schools and 10 polytechnic colleges around the institution, and a training academy that offers training program to teachers in other institutions. The institution has inked an MOU with AIT Bangkok to facilitate overseas collaboration and the ICT Academy for research collaborations. The unmanned soldier assistance vehicle AIRA, developed using the facilities of the MES Innovation Center by a team of students of EEE department, won the championship in the All India Druze Expo conducted by DRDO, in which 1,088 institutions including IITs and NITs participated. A solenoid valve controlled prosthetic leg developed by a team of students of ME department won the international acclamation. The Bandicoot robot developed by Gen Robotics, a startup venture of a group of alumni of the Department of Mechanical Engineering, received global recognition. MSME has recognized the institution as an approved TVI, and 7 projects have been submitted in the first phase for the award of grants. I would like to actually tell something that is, before concluding, I would quote something like from Bhagavad Gita, that Yadyad Ajaradi Shreshtaha, Satsademeva Rojanaha, Sayat Pramanam Gurude, Logastad Anuvartade. Your findings, your domain knowledge will be appreciated by others only if you prove its worth by practicing it. If you succeed in that, the whole world will follow you. Accordingly, the participants can put to use the knowledge acquired through this FDP to create a flair for entrepreneurship in the minds of the students to become inventors, entrepreneurs, and job creators rather than consumers and job seekers. And this will pave way for our country to become a superpower in the very near future. The participants and the resource persons who are our respected guests are Adidis, and they deserve our special respect. As the head of the institution, I accord a very special welcome to all of them, and I am sure that the FDP will fulfill the expectations of all the participants. From the bottom of my heart, I thank the KTU for funding the FDP, because without that, this could not have been materialized. And this is the message I would like to give for this 5-day FDP program, which is unique in its nature, and it is addressing the very important requirement of the country for its future prospectus. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Dr. C.P. Mohammed was our head of the Department of Mechanical Engineering, MES College of Engineering from 2006 to 2017. His long service of 34 years was with Kerala Agricultural University, Tavalu campus from 1972 to 2006, and he held various positions, namely Director, Professor, and Head, Department of Farm Machinery and Energy, and served the institution as a Dean, College of Agricultural Engineering in 2006. He was in foreign assignment to Saudi Arabia for 6 years. During his long service, he has developed over 30 new equipments and tools and obtained 6 patents. He has about 25 papers to his credit and participated in several conferences. He is also a member of Rural Technology Program of Kerala State Council for Science, Technology and Environment, and was chairman of Exhibition Evaluation Committee of Rural Innovation Meet in 2018. I invite Dr. C.P. Mohammed, sir, our Joint Secretary of MESC, for the felicitation address. Sir.
Hello. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Very good morning to all of you. Respected President of today's function, Professor P.O.J. Basar, respected Member of Parliament, Dr. Shashi Tharoor, respected Dr. Vivian Gomez, Director, Co-founder and Chief Design and Innovation Officer of Human Factors Research and Design, San Francisco, USA. Our respected Principal, Dr. Varadarajan, Dr. Rahmatunsa, HOD Mechanical Engineering, Professor Padma Kumar, Coordinator, FDP, my dear friends, participants, and students. I am very, very happy to be with you in this fine morning in connection with this 5-day faculty development program, namely Entrepreneurship and Essential Skills for Innovation, sponsored by Kerala Technological University. Entrepreneurship and skill acquisition are getting more and more importance in recent years than all the time before, because of a series of reasons. The humanity has undergone the first industrial revolution in the 17th and 18th centuries, wherein the slow pace of lifestyle and economy based on agrarian resources and handcrafted production systems were shifted to a faster pace of industrial and machine manufacturing mode. Now, in the past few years, incredibly fast developments have happened in the field of engineering and technology with the birth of computers, which later has become super fast. Consequently, newer and newer fields of technology such as artificial intelligence, machine learning, Internet of Things, cloud computing, robotics, mechatronics, biomechanical, nanomaterials and technology, practically the list is endless, still continuing. It is therefore very essential to acquire latest knowledge, skill and proficiency. Innovations and inventions are the products of creativity and out-of-the-box thinking, which are also inevitable ingredients in any operation, product, or business. These kind of faculty development programs are intended to keep the stakeholders abreast of the changing technology. I hope and wish in these 5 days, you will be gaining quite a lot by way of speeches from experts in the field, interactions with them, and exchange of experience and knowledge between yourselves. I thank the organizers and participants and speakers for making this a fruitful event. Wishing the function a grand success. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Now I invite our coordinator of Faculty Development Program, Entrepreneurship and Essential Skills for Innovation, Engineer Patmkumar K, to express vote of thanks on behalf of our department and on behalf of our coordination team. Sir, please.
Thank you, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes,
Yeah, you are audible.
Okay. Good morning.
Yes,
Good morning,
very much.
Respected President of the function, Professor Labasar, MES General Secretary. Respected Dr. Shashi Tharoor, MP, former Under Secretary General of the UN. Respected Dr. C.P. Muhammad, Joint Secretary of MES College of Engineering, Kuttipuram. Respected Mr. Vivian Gomez Frederick, Co-founder and Chief Design Innovation Officer, Human Factors and Design, San Francisco, USA. Respected Dr. Varadarajan A.S., Principal, MES College of Engineering, Kuttipuram. Respected Dr. Rahmatunsa I, Head of the Department of Mechanical Engineering, MESC. My dear colleagues, delegates, and friends. We have assembled on this online platform for the inaugural function of 5-day faculty development program on entrepreneurship and essential skills of innovation, sponsored by Kerala Technological University, Kerala. The FTP is meant to disseminate the knowledge in the area of entrepreneurship with special reference to essential skills for innovation. I am sure that all the participants of this program will be benefited. Now, let me move to the duty entrusted to me. Being the coordinator of this program, it's my privilege to propose vote of thanks on this occasion. Dr. Shashi Tharoor, Honorable Member of Parliament, inaugurated this program. He is known for his views on a number of topics, including economics, history, governance, and geopolitics. Due to both his well-regarded educational attainment and his broad experience while at the United Nations. On behalf of Department of Mechanical Engineering, MES College of Engineering, I express our deep gratitude to you, sir. Professor P.O.J. Lebba, General Secretary of Muslim Education Society, presided over this function. He is a man blended with a long academic experience and academic profile also. And a good academic profile also. He is a constant inspiration for all the activities in our institution. On behalf of Department of Mechanical Engineering, I acknowledge our gratitude to you, sir. Dr. C.P. Muhammad, Joint Secretary of MESC and former Head of the Mechanical Engineering Department, is a well-wisher of all our activities. He is not only an academician, but also an expert in the area of farm machinery. On behalf of Department of Mechanical Engineering, I record our deep sense of appreciation and gratitude to you, sir. Mr. Vivian Gomez, co-founder and Chief Design Innovation Officer, Human Factors and Design, San Francisco, USA. He is an international expert of human-centered design professional. On behalf of entire mechanical engineering fraternity of this institution, I express our sincere thanks to you, sir. Dr. Varadarajan A.S., principal of our college, is a man with a diversified experience in various projects of mechanical engineering. On behalf of Department of Mechanical Engineering, I record our sincere gratitude to you, sir. Dr. Rahmatunsa I, head of the Department of Mechanical Engineering. She is the member, Board of Governors of Kerala Technological University and Chairperson, Board of Studies of Industrial Engineering and Production Engineering. I express our sincere thanks to you, madam. I also thank Kerala Technological University for being the sponsor of this program. An event like this will not happen overnight. The wheels start rolling weeks ago. It requires planning and bird's view eye for all the details. We have been fortunate to be backed with a team of very motivated and dedicated colleagues and alumni. I thank everyone for extending their willingness to undertake various responsibilities for making this event a success. I thank all the delegates of this program for showing their interest to participate in this program. Once again, thank you very much to all who gathered here. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.